Good morning, I'm WaywornWyrm, and welcome to my channel. And welcome to an episode of WaywornWyrm Plays. Today we're going to be playing Gnomoria. And I just started the game. And we're starting right here. But I'm deciding that my base should start off over on this side. So there is a couple things. Number one, I am running with a mod to give myself a single bone needle because for some reason you don't start with a bone needle, but bone needles are vitally important in this game. Like, you can't make beds and stuff without them. And yeah. It's ridiculous. So, that's something that we're going to be doing. Like RimWorld and a few other games, this is 100% based off of our good old friend Dwarf Fortress. And in some ways, this game is much better. Like, as you can tell, the AI, or the UI rather, is quite a bit easier to deal with. But there are definitely times where the controls of this game will fight you every step of the way, because if the UI is perfect, it's not Dwarf Fortressy enough. No, overall this is a really good game. So, let's unpause everything and have everyone start moving over this way. Okay, and we're gonna mine out this large area that is going to be a storeroom. And then we're going to mine out another large area here to start off with our workshops. So this is actually the second time that I've recorded this video. I recorded a half-hour long version of it not too long ago. Excuse me, I'm eating lunch. I recorded a half-hour version of it just before this, and then when I went to edit it, I found out that my video didn't record the screen. It recorded the cursor, and then a white screen, and then the sound. So that was this thing that happened. Let's have them clean the floor, see what that does. Now, what I'm gonna do is designate this area over here to be a stockpile that just has soil. And then create Excuse me. Okay, I'm not actually sure what that cleaning the floor thing is doing, so... I think I'm going to cancel it. Okay, and then we're going to designate a stockpile. And this stockpile is going to have food in it. Food and drink. And grain and straw. And we have to hunt for some rock because we're going to need that. So let's continue our main. This is my idea of the entrance hall. Hey, and we found stone. Okay, now that we found some stone, we can build our crude workbench, which will last just long enough for us to make our next thing. They're actually all going over here to grab all of our stuff, and then they're carting it back this way. So, I know that recently there's been fewer videos than I think anyone would like, and I've talked a lot about that, but things haven't really changed yet. And just letting you guys know that we're reaching the end of the problems that, you know, like fully 100%. The big problem for the last like week and a half or so has been one of motivation, and I've found it. And basically what I was going to do was just, as I could write a story, I would write that story and so on and so forth, but I've decided to not do that, actually. What I'm doing is getting all of the stories to the point where they can start. And tonight, after my live stream that I'm going to be talking about here in a minute or two is over, I will be doing the last couple of steps towards making that happen. And that is in the pugilist. I had forgotten one of the things that I had done was I had created my own form fillable document that I took one of the awesome character sheets that it has. It's a character folio where it's like 20 pages of stuff, and I'd made it a form fillable thing, but I lost that, and so much of the information that I needed from episode to episode was on that page, and so it's just really hard to get back into the swing of doing the pugilist without that. So I have downloaded a free trial of Adobe Acrobat Pro, and we'll be remaking that document tonight. So the Pugilist will be ready by Tuesday. And next week should be mostly familiar episodes of stuff. I have 14 stories, and they are all... I've either started the next episode in them, or they're ready to start, or, like the Pugilist that I just mentioned, will be soon. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you are as well. Now, what I had mentioned just a second ago is when this goes live. So if you're watching this as it's live, right after you finish this, go over to my Twitch channel, which is in the description below, and you will see a rebroadcast of last week's character creation for my Curse of Strahd livestream. And then once that rebroadcast is over, and it's going to start at a really weird time. It's going to start at 3:53 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. But that is so it ends at 6:15. And once it ends, there will be a 15-minute break. And then I will go live with the first episode of The Curse of Strahd on my Twitch stream. And I hope to see everyone there. If you're watching this and it's not brand new, if it's within the first about 7 hours, we'll still be doing stuff on my live stream, on my Twitch channel. So feel free to come join us. And excuse me, I have the hiccups. Even if you can't, if you miss that, it will either be on my Twitch and you can watch it there, or on Monday or Tuesday, I will have it up on my channel. Hopefully Monday, but if it's like last week and there's a bunch of audio issues, it will have to be Tuesday. So we're just kind of watching all of them move this stuff so they can start with building this crude workbench. Oh, I forgot to get wood. That's why they're ignoring it. I would have been sitting here for quite a while, feeling like a dumbass. Ah. Okay then. Now I'm going to have them forage those cotton plants. So they should be cotton plants. Yes, they are. They're wild cotton. Okay, so now that we have wood, when we have a builder who is awake and not doing anything, they'll start constructing it. Let's... let's start this going this way. And then we will also... I'm doing this about as terribly as possible. Because for some reason, the controls are being a little wonky. We just want bedrooms made of stone. Because we're hard-ass gnomes. Not really. Gnomes aren't hard-asses. They get way too much hate. That should be clear. But they're not exactly hard asses. The reason why I think everything is fighting me as much as it is I would normally do this in a different program, and that's the program that didn't work when I recorded it the first time. So I'm actually using OBS for this, and I think OBS is slowing this computer down enough that it's just not liking what we're doing. Okay, that's weird. So it should be these two. And then we'll make another bedroom here. Because that's what I'm making right now. These 4x4 rooms are going to be bedrooms. So something I mentioned the last time I made this video is I just saw a fantastic movie the other day. I saw The Big Sick. And I've been a huge fan of Kunal Nanjiani for... I don't remember how long. And so seeing him in things is awesome, and seeing him in things that he made, also awesome, and seeing things that tell us about how he and his wife met. I mean, come on, what more could you ever ask? Make another storeroom right here for stone. Oh, it looks like there's going to be coal in the wall. Oh good, it was just one piece. And I say oh good there because that would have been awkward to try and... It's like, oh yeah, I know this was supposed to be your room, but we've got to dig it out more because resources.
like we're gonna have to do with those 2 bedrooms.
We've got a strawberry farm.
Oh, this isn't supposed to be strawberry. This is supposed to be wheat.
Whoops. Oh well. So to make this, this carpenter bench, we've got to build a lot of things here in this crude workbench. And then once this is made, I'm going to be getting rid of this. Because it won't be needed. Okay. Another thing that I've actually been doing well, avoiding getting videos back together is enjoying playing video games again. It's really easy to start feeling very blasé about playing video games when you're making videos for people to watch. And although it is my hobby, as I've stated in the past, I don't want it to stay my hobby. So yeah. It can get very hard to sit down and play a game and not record it. And say to yourself, no, I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy myself. And part of your brain is like, but you could be recording this. This could be your big thing. And so that's just been... that's a thing that's been happening. So lately I've been just kind of taking some time to myself, not totally guilt-free, but I've been doing it. Oh, this is marble. Is all of this marble? No, I just want to look at what it is. It is marble. That's cool.
We've got cotton over here.
Let's actually start a cotton farm. Actually mine that away. So there's a path, there's an easy path between these two rooms. And I know it kind of destroys the aesthetic I was going for, but I think overall it will be more helpful. Okay, we're gonna start designating bedrooms. Before we end here in a few minutes. So today is actually a fairly busy day for me. This evening will be my second D&D game of the day. I run one with friends. That happened this morning, and that one is heading towards its climax. Yeah, they're gonna be in a big boss battle in the next, I think the next session. We meet every other Sunday, so. But it depends. They've got two things that they're looking at right now, and it really depends on where they go. If they go one direction, they're gonna fight a big boss battle next time. If they go a different direction, I don't actually know what's gonna happen. They're focusing pretty hard on something I put in this encounter that I might not have intended them to focus so hard on. At least half of them watch my videos, so I'm being a little circumspect about it right now. I know that, but yeah. Now almost everyone has bedrooms, and soon I will be able to actually make beds for them. Excellent. Okay, so I think I'm going to be leaving it right about here. So remember to come over to my Twitch channel after this is done. Whether you are watching this as it's brand new or it's been about 7 hours or so, we'll be doing stuff. I'm going to have a rebroadcast of character creation. And then after character creation is over, we will have a 15-minute break and then into the game itself. So again, I hope to see everyone there. Thank you.